Hey, what's up you guys, Crab Farms here. Welcome back to another episode today on Taheton County. We are sitting here, we just emptied out the second hopper trailer load from Nutrien. Got the truck ready to rock and roll for them. I just called them, they are going to come and pick that up later. And I did more spreading off camera than I originally said I was going to do in the last episode. But kind of wanted just to get it done. We have one pass left on our last field, and then we are going to go get this taken back and cleaned up, and we're going to start doing some seeding today. I know I said I wasn't really going to use GPS all that much, but I decided I might as well. And it's made this a lot easier, a lot more efficient. That's kind of the biggest thing, I guess. We might actually have two passes left. Oh, we just got one. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and get this finished. So it's showing 60 acres. I don't think that's quite right. Pretty sure we've done a lot more than 60 acres. But we will find out more when we get our drill going, or planter, whatever we're going to get going first. Probably going to be our drill. We're probably going to get our alfalfa planted first, so that way that can get going and get established, because we want to try and get a couple cuttings off of that throughout this year yet, so that way we can stock up on some feed. And eventually we are going to get into silage as well, and then we'll have full mixed rations for our cattle eventually. But for right now, it's just going to be hay and blowing straw in. Alright, that is a wrap on that. So we're going to go ahead and put the cover back on this. And we're going to head back to the yard. And then once we get to the yard, we will update our work plan and take a look at things. But I believe that our first thing we're going to plant is going to be our alfalfa, and then I believe our oats can also be planted right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have more than 62 acres, but we will find out for sure once we start seeding. That's a lot more of an accurate reading, I've found. I don't remember what mod it is that shows that. I think it's like a info HUD or something like that. Not 100% sure what it is. I know it's something off of the in-game mod hub, but I don't remember exactly which one it was. So hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I know I did. I ended up very, very full yesterday, to say the least. I had lunch at my dad's parents, and then supper at my girlfriend's grandparents, so there was a whole lot of food and a whole lot of fun, that's for sure. And so either today or tomorrow I'll have a video out. I got some stuff I gotta do on my pickup today or tomorrow. Undecided when I want to get it done quite yet, but gotta get it done at some point. So I will be doing a video when I get to that stuff. So we're gonna wash the tractor up too, just so it's nice and clean before we hook it up to our drill that's also clean. And I will be doing a couple updates to some of our equipment lineup. JCLS modding, I believe is his name. I believe that the combine that we have is his. I don't remember here now. I don't even know where our combine is. I don't remember where I put the combine. Pretty sure it's in another building. But the creator of the 14 series axial flows and then the 8000 series as well. He put out another combine, and he also put out a old school grain truck. So I'm gonna swap out the Mack grain truck that we have for that one, just because it kind of fits our operation a little bit nicer. It's a little older than the Max, so, or maybe I'll swap one of them out for it, one of the two. And I do have it downloaded, I just haven't restarted my game to get it in, so otherwise we'd probably do that right now, but alright, so we got this guy hooked up. Let's go ahead. We're going to come over here to our liquid fertilizer tank and get this thing filled up. Not take out the front of our truck. Okay, I know this thing has covers. Now I got to find the trigger point for this liquid. I know it's on here somewhere. I just cannot remember. I haven't used this drill in so long. Don't remember where it's got to be at. Or if I can even fill out of that. We might have to use the truck. And I think it's got to be unfolded if I remember right. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this guy off because we got a few things to do. So first things first, we're going to fill this truck up. with liquid fertilizer, and then we'll see if we can't get the planter filled up. While this is filling, we're going to hop up here to our work plan. So 142 is done with lime. And then if we look at our calendar, so we can plant our alfalfa, our oats, and our sunflowers. So the only two that we cannot plant right now is our corn and our soybeans. So we're going to start off on alfalfa, and then we'll move over here to our oats, and then, oh, how about our sorghum? I forgot about that we have sorghum. Sorghum we got to wait as well. So, which is fine because we can use this. We'll plant our oats and our alfalfa, and then we'll hook up to the corn planter, get our sunflowers in, and then the drill. So then we'll do our soybeans last next month, and then we'll get the drill put away. There we go. Perfect. So we'll get that filled. Okay. That is full and ready to go. I'll pull this truck up right here. And now we have to run to town with the old Chevy. I gotta remember how I went there. Okay. And we're gonna run and pick up a load of seed. Turning on this truck definitely is not the nicest. It kind of sucks. Well, this is kind of a nice little setup for a old school tender. It definitely fits our operation pretty well. I believe this is also by JC. It's part of his Kill Bros wagon pack. There is also just a regular gravity wagon trailer that is set up like this, and just a regular gravity wagon, and then this AR body. So it is kind of nice being able to have this on the, oh no, truck bed. Well then. Might need to go in some point and adjust this truck so that way it's got a little more downforce to it, so it's not so all over the place. And apparently this thing just has unlimited fuel, which is kind of odd. I noticed this farmyard here when I came back from getting a load of lime. It's kind of a nice little yard right there. It's definitely a very well done and well put together map. DR Modding always does some absolutely fantastic work. Many would know it from the UMRV map. And then I'm sure many have seen his Monteith, Iowa map as well that is out to the public. If you have not already seen that, uh, be sure to go check out his itch.io page, DR Modding. You can download either a regular version of it or the row crop ready version if you're into that. There is also a row crop ready version of this map that he has, but I'm not sold on it yet, on the whole row crop ready. Just not a fan of it, to be honest with you guys. It's just not my thing yet. Not until there's more stuff out for it, you know, more equipment, you know, like planters and such. I have seen some people that have been adding row crop ready for like small grains and then adding it to the drills. So that's definitely kind of neat. I have also heard that it's kind of a killer on frame rate, which is understandable because of how much extra stuff you have to load in and all that. You know, how much harder you're working the game and everything like that. This truck just does not turn for anything. So we'll get a load of seed. We'll see how far this load gets us. Hopefully it'll do a decent amount, but I guess we'll see. Hopefully in the next year or two, we can afford, I'd like to put up a hopper bin in the yard that we can store our seed in. Then we can just bring our big truck in here, or our 2 grain trucks, whichever, and we can fill that bin up. Then we can just load straight out of the farmyard, rather than having to come all the way into town for every single load. Just because it is kind of a ways out of our way. So it'd be nice during the winter time or the summer when we're in our slower points. It would definitely be nice to stockpile and haul a bunch in, and then hopefully with a full hopper bin it should be able to last us all of planting season. But time will tell. Hopefully we can get to that point. We do have a bit of loan out already, so I'd rather not take out more, especially because we'd have to probably buy a different auger setup. In fact, I know that we would. We'd have to get a well, our big auger that we have might reach the top of the hopper bins, but our unload auger that we have will not work for getting under the hopper bin to pull out of it, because we won't be able to get a tractor in under the well, to get in onto the PTO with the hopper bin. So our current setup isn't going to work for that, but hopefully we'll be able to upgrade to something here fairly soon. Yeah, it's definitely quite a nice yard. You got a couple bins, decent storage. Got an old school rundown barn in the corner there. There are definitely a few nice farmyards on this map. I personally like building my own yards usually. Just kind of setting up how I would like it, that sort of thing. I I really like the way that our yard is set up currently. Um, I really like it. Might not be everybody's fancy, but it just is what it is. Oh no, we're gonna hit the ditch again. Yeah, I need to go in and make some adjustments on this thing. It is way too light. It doesn't turn like it should. Granted, I could also, yeah, like, while I'm on the brakes, there is no turning whatsoever. So, trying to slow down and turn at the same time just does not work. So I might have to go in and edit that a little bit and make some adjustments to that downforce of it. Quite a machinery lineup there. Alright, so we are going to put pipe out. And I'm not sure why our cover's closed. I really need to turn my developer controls off, so that way I can open that without having so many problems all the time. Alright, we'll load the drill up. So we'll get not quite 4 full fills off of this truck. So hopefully it'll go a ways. We're gonna pull this right up here next to this guy. Shut him off, and we're gonna go ahead, jump back in here. Oops. There we go. Okay, we'll get that closed up. Fold this thing back up. We need to set it to alfalfa. Oilseed radish, grass, narrow soybean, alfalfa. There we go. And then we'll come over here and get her going. Guess I could have probably left it unfolded, but alright, we're gonna go ahead and get lined up here. We're gonna get our GPS set for this guy. John Deere drill. We'll save that. Okay, we gotta flip our course. Lock on. Drop her down. Turn it on. And away we go. There we are. Get us a thumbnail screenshot. We can actually see it at a pretty good speed here with this thing. So we're gonna do 3 end row passes here, and then we'll flip our course, and we're gonna run north and south with it. Alright, there we go. Now we're pulling a little harder just because we're going uphill. I suppose the nitrogen isn't set up for alfalfa either, same as the variable seed rate. So we're just gonna use the standard amount, I guess. So we'll finish this and then we'll go down to the other end. Get 3 done down there and start working away at this. So we are going to need to overlap just a little bit down here because of how the field bumps out right there. Just a little bit, so that's all right. Gonna be a slow climb right here till we hit the top. But I want to get, for sure, at least on this alfalfa, I want to get every corner perfectly seeded and everything. When it comes to our grain, I probably won't worry about it as much. You know, kind of like mainly on the headlands. You know, we'll just drive around it 3 times, that kind of thing. Oh, now our nitrogen's kicking in. I don't know why it didn't down there, but it is now. Wrong one. So we got good pH levels across the board. Nitrogen, it's not really going to take a whole lot for our alfalfa, but now what did I have for field 129? Sorghum. I'm wondering if instead of putting sorghum in this field, if we shouldn't put alfalfa there too. But I think for now, just this field will do. I think this one will be good enough. So then I'm just gonna freehand this end, so that way we don't have to mess with our GPS line. Now we're cooking. So we're gonna get this field all set up and get moving on it, and then I'll finish it off camera. So we're gonna get turned around. And then we're gonna go back up here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this little nook off. And then we'll get this little few rounds done right here at the end. So we're just gonna go back down on this pass here. And then we can finish off our headland. I think on that end we'll just do the 2 headlands, and that'll end us up back on that east side there where we were, and then we'll work our way back over here. Is definitely not a fan of this hill right here. Yeah, so what I will do is I will finish this field off, and then we'll get moved over to our oat field, and I'll get the headlands done on that field. And then when we come back in tomorrow's video, we will get rolling on oats and start knocking out some more acres, get some more stuff done. So I want to try and record a bunch of video today and over the course of this weekend, so that I got videos for you guys all of next week. And get back into the swing of things. Our autosave's of course gonna kick in here again. But I would definitely never go without the autosave mod again. That has saved me so many times. Especially because I have a bad habit of leaving the game open and just pausing it. And then it'll sit like that for a couple days. And like the computer will restart itself or something, or it'll do an update and then come back and farm sim is closed and stuff like that. Definitely, I mean, granted, yes, I could most certainly avoid that by when I'm done, save it, close it, but just is what it is. But I think that is going to do it for today, folks. Like I said, I'll finish this off and get headlands done on our oat field. And then when we come back tomorrow, we will get going on that. And keep moving forward with spring work. We got 2 more days of this month, so then we can So we got plenty of time to finish everything, and then we can move on to next month, and we will get the last of our seeding done. Then we are ready to move on into summer, get some spraying and some haymaking done. Get some hay made, and hopefully we have a good harvest, get a good amount of crop, so that way we can upgrade some machines at the end of this year and get us some cows and get some more money coming in. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe if you enjoy what you see, and welcome, and keep an eye out for tomorrow's video. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next one.